Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fajita chicken marinade. I'm going to cook it up for you guys, and I'm also going to be doing a quick side dish because you got to have a little bit of balance, and I switch it up for my kids, and you guys ask me a lot like how do I feed my family. This is one of those recipes and I think that you guys are going to be super excited. So if you want to learn how to make this, please keep watching. Okay friends, before I get started, I want to say if you guys have a weak stomach and you don't like meat products, this portion is something you might want to skip. Okay, just forward it a little bit. I love you guys, but I get you. I respect you. So what I'm gonna say now is that I've already sliced my chicken breast in half. You can make this with tenderloin. You can make it with whatever piece of the chicken that you want. This marinade is bomb.com, and I have a lot of marinades for chicken. So if you guys try this and you like it and you want another one, please let me know in the comments because I got you, okay? I eat so much chicken. My family eats a lot of chicken. So what I did, I sliced my chicken breast in half. I pounded it and made it really flat. And it just makes it easier for my babies to eat because sometimes like biting into that big chicken breast texture wise, my kids are not happy with, especially my Punky. So I'm gonna put my seasoning, and my seasoning in this recipe is gonna be in the description area, okay?
The seasoning that you used?
The seasoning that I make, yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool.
My garlic. The liquid blend of love. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just enough for taste. Zip it up. And I know this is plastic, guys. I'm gonna recycle, but for chicken, I don't mess with chicken. I'm terrified. So just start mixing it around. Make sure it's all coated well.
Girl, I leave you for a day and have a scratch on your arm?
What?
What happened?
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second because I need to get a little bit of oil for this one.
I got you.
So then you just add your portion of oil that you want to add in there. I'll leave you my recommendation in the description area with the full recipe. And now let me tell you how I got this boo-boo on my arm right here. Well, all my dogs are rescue dogs. I'm just that person that saves the dogs that are in the streets, and if I'm gonna get a dog, I'm gonna adopt. I'm just that human, right? Well, my pretty girl, Pixie, she's a Jack Terrier mix. She doesn't like to get her nails cut. She has a lot of anxiety like her mother, okay? I've been doing really good with my anxiety actually by cooking here with you guys and your company, so thank you guys for that. And my girl doesn't like to get her nails cut. So I had to get a towel, kind of wrap her, and then only take one little paw out. But in the process of cutting her nails, the other ones stay sharp for a few days, and whenever she like tried to get away from me, I felt like how Myra in a way when she used to hug the little dogs, she scratched me. So
I don't know.
I mean, and the thing is that when I take her to the vet and they cut her nails there, she comes back all like wired up. Her eyes are red because it turns out that they gave her like Benadryl to calm her down, girl.
Poor baby, did they really?
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Not
So
my baby.
yeah, my Pixie's, she has Cushing's disease, so they wanted to put her on medication, and the medication, she wouldn't even come near me anymore. So we decided as a family not to medicate her and do the best we can to keep her happy. And she has a real big like fat mass on her rib. They can't even do surgery. Her teeth have become so bad, you guys, that she's a stinky girl, and we're just waiting it out with her. And oh my goodness, my heart aches thinking about it, but I'm very grateful for the time that she has.
She still has the quality of life, I know.
Oh yeah, she's functional. Yeah. I'm making her sound like a real like charity case.
Like, what?
It's because that's my baby girl.
I know.
My pretty.
She's very smart. She knows all kinds of commands.
Yes, she does.
That's your hard work, girl.
Yes, I taught her all her commands, and she's an intelligent lady. All right, friends. So here's what I'm going to say to you. If you marinate this fajita chicken, I was gonna say meat, if you marinate it for 24 hours, it's gonna taste amazing. It's gonna taste like the ones you buy at the stores, because those have been marinated for like a day or two, and maybe even longer depending on your store. So it's gonna have the best flavor. Now, if you marinate it 8 to 12 hours, it's gonna be just as good. And even if you don't have that kind of time, and you can add this kind of flavor to your chicken, because chicken's very difficult to absorb seasonings and flavors, I would say go ahead and marinate it for about an hour while you do the other ingredients, and then do the chicken at the end. So So if you try it at 30 minutes, come back and let us know how it worked out for you. I'm gonna go ahead and marinate this for about an hour. And while this is marinating, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to make our potato salad. So yeah, let me put this to the side. Okay friends, potato salad time. You guys already know how to boil a potato. Boil it for about 20 minutes. Turn it off. Let it cool. And then peel the outside and chop it up into little cubes. Or big ones, whatever you want to do. Make it comfortable for your home. I know a lot of people don't like potato salad. Punky's one of them. I've tried this recipe with so many different varieties and it's just not for him.
Really?
He does not.
He doesn't like potatoes or just
No, he doesn't like the texture of like mashed potatoes, but my mother-in-law didn't like mashed potatoes either. Oh, okay. From what I remember. Okay, so I have all the ingredients and amounts are going to be in your description area. Make sure to take a look at that, and any kind of adjustments or recommendations I have for you, they're going to be in the description area, okay friends? So I have my boiled egg finely chopped like this.
Some huevitos.
Some huevitos. You know, one of the things that I really dislike is potato salad that is overdone. For me, it just, oh my goodness, no. Like, I don't like it with sugar. I don't like it with so many extras. Just keep it basic, because you don't need to mess with something that's just done right, you know?
When I used to have a sugar addiction, I loved it with sugar.
What in the world? Well, you know what? I let me be honest. Like, when you put, sometimes, like if I'm at a cookout and I didn't make the food, if it has the red bell peppers, I'm okay with it.
Yep. Yeah. That little sweetness.
That sweetness, I'm okay with. This smells like Thanksgiving as soon as I chop.
Oh yeah.
Celery, yeah. Again, a lot of people don't like onions. For me, I like that extra crunch in here with the celery. So my onions.
This family loves onions.
They're antibacterial, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I love onions. And let me give that a good little mix before I add all the rest of my ingredients in here. Okay, just so that when I incorporate all the ingredients, they mix well.
Oh, I love those celery leaves.
Yes, they're so flavorful. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people ask, like, do you eat the stems from your cilantro? That's the best part. Your leaves from your celery, the same. Your salt and pepper is going to be to taste, but you guys know I'll leave you recommendations. Mustard.
You think grainy mustard would be good in this?
You're really going to go there right now? Really? The queen of grainy mustard, I count with you. Yeah, it would be good. It makes it more gourmet, you know?
It gets me in trouble every time.
You guys, I have a secret ingredient. I'm not going to post this one in the description. It's going to say secret ingredient because you guys know I like to play around, okay? Like, I changed it up for you guys. So your secret ingredient is your pickles. I add a little bit of the pickle juice and finely chopped pickles. So if you're looking for the recipe, it says secret ingredient. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? And you can mix this all at once. I do my steps different all the time. I never do something the same. It's very, I tend to do things different. I make my brain work. The more I work my brain, the healthier and better I feel, actually. I don't like to be stagnant for too long and just keep things. I think certain things are routine for me, but I like to change it up, you know?
That's smart.
And now we're gonna add our mayonnaise. If you guys don't want to use the full amount of mayonnaise, like I mentioned in the macaroni salad for you guys, you want to go ahead and use half a cup or whatever portion you're using, add a little bit, like maybe 1/4 of water, dilute it a little bit more, and that way it spreads out a little bit more for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and add our mayonesa. Mayonnaise.
Isn't there a song that has mayonesa in it?
Mayonesa. Da, 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 da. I don't remember the words, but
DJ Mayonesa.
DJ Mayonesa. Yes.
Okay, we're the people at the DJ booth, like non-stop requesting songs so we can dance.
Yeah, I used to, like, I love music, so they'd be like, that's next, and I would go back 30 minutes. I'm like, where is it? They're like, quítate de aquí, chamaquita. Like, move from here, little girl.
You know how I got them to play my music? I'd show up with the beer. I used to get in so much trouble by our dad. Why are you handling beer? Like, the DJ wanted one, and I'd be like, I'll keep bringing them if you play my music.
Really?
Yes.
See, you guys are seeing how creamy it is. You want it to be this creamy because once you put it in the refrigerator, the potato starts absorbing all the flavor, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. So it does need to be a little bit creamier, and that's why when you do, if you add a little bit of water to your portion, it's gonna look like this. But for me, you see the water that I added, not the water, the vinegar, pickle juice, the pickle juice that I added, it helped keep it nice and moist. And I'm sorry for using that word for those that are offended. I love you, bear with me. But it does keep it moist for the potatoes. Okay. If you guys are gonna keep this in your refrigerator for a long period of time, don't put the onions in here because they tend to spoil. You guys ready to give this a nice, delicious taste? Look how big it is. Mmm.
The viewers want you to feed me.
I am.
Mmm.
I'm not playing with you guys. I know how to do like barbecue cookout food. This recipe that I just shared with you, with the measurements that I have in the description for you, you're gonna come back and tell me, Steph, you were right. But if you like the sweet one, then I'm gonna leave you a description, like the options you have for your sweetness. But I know a lot of us are trying to eliminate sugar from our so many recipes, okay? You can use it if you want. I'm always gonna look out for you guys. Whether you like sugar or not, it's gonna be in the description area. So I'm gonna wait a few more minutes before I start making our fajita. But when you guys see me, we're gonna be ready to roll, okay? So let me set this to the side, refrigerate it. And yeah, I'm actually really hungry right now.
Me too.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to
do this.
Yes. All right, friends, last time we grilled and sizzled on here, you guys couldn't hear me. So bear with me. If you guys can't hear me, I'll just put some music. And if you guys need to know anything, I'll type it up for you guys. I'm gonna be cooking this on a medium heat. But on your end, if you see that the heat's too much, lower it. We're not trying to burn our food. All right, friends, next batch is up. There's an intermission. I'll show you guys on the next one. What I'm doing is I'm just grilling my chicken first, and then I'm setting it to the side, because if you were to add your veggies right now, you would get mush, and you guys know how I feel about that. You don't deserve mushy vegetables. So let me go ahead and place this down and enjoy the sizzle and the music. If you're rushing, make sure not to crowd your pan, because too much is going to take away from the heat that we need to give us the flavor and the sear that we want, okay? All right, friends, we're getting ready to turn this chicken. If you notice, I'm turning it when it turns all white on this side and it's cooked through, okay? That way you cook it a little bit less. And if you turn it when it's pink up here, it's gonna be up to you how you wanna cook it. This is how I'm doing it.
What's one coming out for you?
Which one? Turn around every now and then.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
All right, friends, I'm gonna continue to cook this because it's getting really loud for you guys, and for me, I don't like yelling at you. It's not my thing. So I'll see you guys shortly when it's time to add your veggies. Oh yeah. Friends, when you see that chicken crust right here, you know you're onto some delicious bomb flavor. Let me move this to the side real quick. Got my pile of chicken over here. And just add a little bit of oil. And now I'm gonna add my veggies. They're all fresh except for my roasted poblano pepper right here, okay? Pour it in. I'm blocking you guys, I'm sorry. Sorry you guys missed most of it. It just got really loud in here. I was gonna put you guys and suffer through it. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook them 2, max 3 minutes. It should just go by real quick. We just want them to get seared with the flavor that's already there from our chicken. And while that's going on there, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some of the chicken that I have resting down here. That one's gonna be easier for the babies to eat. So I just go for a quick chop like this. And with this one, for the smaller kids, I'll show you guys what I do to chop it up real quick because they really can't bite through the fajita. I think that's more aesthetic for like the adults, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll show you guys what I do for my babies.
No, Ari, she's not talking to you.
He is my baby though.
He's right by your feet.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the kind of knife that you can put a little bit of pressure and it gets the job done. Like if you're cutting, it's a little bit but if it's like machete taco style, isn't it how amazing how this like indoor grilling type of food gives you the sear and the flavor that came through for this, guys. That's why you want to look at the description for the recipe because there's a certain blend on there that's really going to make it taste like grilled food for you. So I just keep chopping this up really fine for the babies and it's easier for them to eat. And then the adults can just cut up their own little pieces of the fajita chicken. Let me give this a good mix over here. Not all the kids like the peppers in here, so I think doing it separately like this is definitely a lot easier because when you try to do all of this together, please let me know in the comment section how many of you guys mushed up your bell peppers. You know, and I think separately you still get the flavor from the chicken in here and you're good. The only thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt over this and then we should be good to go to plate it over here. Because if I would have salted it any earlier, it would have taken out way too much of the moisture from the tenderness that I want to have from the veggies. You guys, this is exactly how I make the chicken fajitas for my family. I want you guys to know that I put a lot of love in this recipe for you guys. You guys continue to inspire me. Our name is really getting out there. Our channel is growing. I want to thank every single one of you that is sharing it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The ones that are sharing with their family and friends. You guys are making this channel what it is. You guys are putting real home cooking on the map. And I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for a very long time for you guys. And we're getting healthy together. Just because we eat this kind of food doesn't mean we're not gonna be healthy. I care about you guys as much as you care about me. And on that note, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please take the time to subscribe. I do get chatty, but I'm human, okay? We socialize when we cook. with home cooking. That's it for me. Please let me know what you guys thought about this recipe. I know you guys really love the beef fajita, and continue bringing it. Put your request down below. We're gonna get through all these recipes at some point or another. So keep on the lookout, because we do have the arroz con leche coming up. You guys have been asking me for that one, and it's coming, and I'm ready to bring it for you guys, because I know that can be a very complicated recipe from flavor to texture. You know I got you. So I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! Adios!